Hello viewers, my name is Canvas and welcome back to RaceRoom. We are going to the Nordschleife with the MX-5 Cup. I'm going to use the livery of the GOAT himself, Gary Thomas. I will not have enough time to complete a full lap in practice, so I will not have my markers for the braking, but Ancient Instinct will guide me. So once again in the background I can see that I'm in the pit lane. I click drive and I'm actually on the starting grid. That's an upgrade. My only issue is that I don't know how a standing start in this game works. I don't know how a rolling start works either, but the standing one seems to be a bit more complicated. My left foot is on the clutch. I think that's how you're supposed to start a car. Okay, that was a bit of an anticlimactic getaway, but we are racing. It says I'm fourth first. Okay, that is an unreliable narrator on the top left. Okay, but now it says I'm 28th out of 31. I think that's realistic. Let's see, turn 1, no one is behind me, I can be careful. Okay, managed to get through there without a major accident. I only got 4 incident points. So I think that was a decent start, all things considered, and I'm up to P24. Obviously more mayhem is about to follow, even on the Grand Prix section, I would imagine. I'm not sure why I started this though, because nobody had a qualifying time. Well, I guess in practice, before the race even started, like the official practice, they did have some lap time, so that's why. But once again, it's more fun this way that I have to overtake myself up. I'm not going for any rankings or any trophies anyway. Okay, so on the outside this didn't work. And I think I'm going to be held up on the inside here as well, although he also braked a bit early. Okay, that was a minor touch on my right side, but I can live with that. Okay, one more incident point and someone else is on my inside that I didn't even notice before. Thankfully that is quite a bright car, so I could notice now. Okay, here you actually have to brake quite late into the turn, like at the 50-meter board, kind of. Okay, we are safely through, which I didn't think would happen. I love trying stuff around the outside because if it was working, that it would be great. I mean, here it might. And not really, because I had to avoid a collision. The guy overtook into the chicane is right next to me. Not anymore. Hopefully he's not going to be up to any funny business into this turn, because this is not the best place for that. Okay, that might be a free position if he doesn't rejoin into the side of me. He didn't. Okay, so that's P24 out of 31. That's not too bad. Unlike the previous races, this is 20 minutes, not 15, so we have a bit more time. If we complete like 2 laps and a bit. But I think we have finished only when the last lap that the leader started is finished, so it might be 3 laps, but I'm not sure about the lap times, since I never completed any. I guess this is flat. Yes, it was. They have a good run. I'm not sure if he's going to cover it. No, he's not. That's good, because if I had to get on the grass at this part, that would have been a bit sketchy. Okay, that was one of the switchbacks of all time. But on my outside, he's not going to achieve a whole lot. And he has someone else for company, so I think he's taken care of at this point. That's 21st place, top 20 is in sights. I think I'm close enough to make a move. A bit dangerous here, yeah, he is covering it, kind of. I didn't have a realistic chance. But I have the exits of all time. Minor touch. I mean, I do not really care about keeping his bumper clean. I'm not sure how much damage I have, because apparently it's on, but I cannot see anything yet. I caught up to the back of the pack. I almost quit because no one was around me, but I think there are some places to be gained, especially because other people might have damage. Because in the meantime, I figured that based on my top speed, something has to be wrong. I didn't really brake in time, but the position is mine regardless. Actually, they are not pulling away from me that much, so the car might be intact as far as I know. Now, is my enemy going to spin me out in the middle of the main straight? Not yet, but he might have other ideas. Actually, this might be a... I don't even know how to call this. Not a double overtake, not a cheaper, but a 4-time overtake. Yes, if I can clear this guy that's on my left now, this could be that. Okay, no, not yet, and I'm going to be on the outside, which is quite bad into this turn, but I'm not giving up. And I'm through. I did actually overtake 4 guys into 1 turn, or well, make it like 3 turns, but that was still one of my best moves today, if not the best. I caught up to the person with the most Finnish name ever in existence. Is he just letting me by? It was a bit weird. I mean, he was off the track recently, so he might have some damage, but I don't think he touched anything. For someone called sub 7, that was considerably more. The timer ran out just as I started the 3rd lap, so I guess we are doing this. That's not what I meant by doing this. That was very polite. And the free position. I'm going to try to hang around the outside. I thought I was a bit too polite. I almost went wide on my own, but that's another place. That's not how you make this turn. Well, that was an unforced error on my part. I'm all over the back of him, but I just cannot see a good overtaking opportunity in these corners. Once again, that was very polite from his part, although we are still side by side on the sketchiest section of the racetrack, which could end in tears. But I think we are both fairly confident, and yes, we managed to get through there without any accident. And as soon as I did that, once again an unforced error from my part. If he's this close to me on the long straight, that actually might cause me a headache. Yes, that is certainly an overtaking opportunity. All I can hope for is that I'm going to go back to his toe once he's overtaken me. Okay, so after about 5 business days, he finally cleared me, and I can gain some momentum to get him back towards the braking zone. For once, I'm actually going to put it in 6th gear. I'm not sure which side to try, maybe the left. I'm not sure if we are both going to survive this, but I'm willing to take that risk. Okay, well defended from his side. I was a bit quicker, but I made 2 mistakes, so that was not enough to keep that position, but that's still P18. Being towards the back with possibly some damage at some points during the first lap, I take it. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing so you don't miss the next video. But until then, goodbye.